Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest look at your forecast. It was a mild day yesterday with upper 50s and low 60s, and we're getting even warmer today with many spots in the mid 60s. I wouldn't be surprised if we had some upper 60s. Now, the record in Topeka is 70, all the way back from 1894, so we'll be close. I don't think we'll tie or break it, but it's a 10% chance we might at least tie it, so we'll keep an eye on those temperatures. Otherwise, the wind will be the big weather story for today. Winds out of the south for most areas getting near 20 to even 25 miles per hour with the sustained winds. Gusts near 35, maybe even up to 40 miles per hour. So definitely watch out for those strong southerly winds today. The good news is winds will not be a factor as we round out the work week, as temperatures cool down slightly with most spots only in the upper 50s. So still very comfortable, but we will be monitoring an opportunity for rain tomorrow. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. And then behind a frontal boundary that pushes through Friday night, we'll actually have a frontal boundary that pushes through tonight into tomorrow morning. That shifts our wind directions over from the south to the northeast eventually. And then we get a northwesterly wind behind a storm system that develops around our area tomorrow with the rainfall. And then as we get on the back side of that system on Saturday, the winds really start to pick up out of the northwest for everyone near 20 to even 25 miles per hour. So a southerly wind with almost very similar wind speeds today, and then a northwesterly wind on Saturday. So prepare for those different wind directions with almost similar wind speeds that we'll have for Friday and Saturday. Sunday's winds will be a lot lighter. All right, so let's take a look at Supercast. Lots of sunshine expected for today, and then clouds increase late tonight. May even have a little bit of patchy fog possible. And then as clouds continue to increase through the day on Friday, we will be ushering in some of the light rain showers that will be in southeastern Kansas late morning, early afternoon into our area by mid to late afternoon, especially along and south of the Turnpike. Continuing with rain as we head towards Friday evening, and then you'll notice it completely clears out as we head towards the overnight periods as the colder air moves in. And then Saturday we'll have a mix of sun and clouds. So the one that you just saw there was the graph there. That was the model that you just saw. So a little over 1/10 of an inch in Topeka. Everyone else less than 1/10 of an inch, really. We're not looking at anything overly heavy. And the name of the GFS do have a little bit heavier rainfall compared to the European, the top right. And so we'll continue to keep an eye on that. Very high confidence that it will be all rain because you can see no snow on any of the computer models. No snow accumulation. Even if a few flurries may end up developing, especially along the Nebraska-Kansas border, not expecting any snow. So here's what the latest forecast looks like. I've gotten rid of the mix. It's all rain Friday into Friday night, mainly into Friday evening before midnight, before the rain wraps up for most of the area, before the colder air works its way into the area. Highs in the mid-40s, seasonal over the weekend. More wind Saturday versus Sunday, so Sunday's the nicer of the 2 days. So good news if you're heading out to Kansas City for the Chiefs game. Yes, it will be chilly, but at least you won't have to battle the winds like we'll have on Saturday. And then temperatures pretty much remain steady in the mid to upper 40s next week, lows in the mid-20s. I could go a little bit warmer if there is more sun. There's some uncertainty on how much clouds we'll have next week, but I'll go with more seasonal temperatures rather than back in the 50s. But if we do get more sun, it's certainly possible to get back in the 50s. If you're wondering if there's going to be any snow in the forecast, because I did take the snow chance out for the middle part of the week that I had yesterday, all the snow stays out in the west central portions of the state through next Saturday, and only getting a trace to 1 inch. And then with the GFS, again, let's wait for it. There we go. Keeps it all in western Kansas through next Saturday. So I've removed all snow probabilities here in eastern Kansas, of course, within the 8-day forecast period. So looking at the extended outlook, warm and dry for the 6 to 10-day outlook. Same for the 8 to 14-day outlook. And the 3 to 4 week outlook continues to stay above average, but at least equal chances of drier than normal or wetter than normal in that extended outlook. So overall, it's not going to be much in the way of precipitation for the next 8 days. The precipitation that we'll get maybe at most a quarter inch in an isolated location. But I really think most spots will probably end up just getting a trace to 1/10 of an inch, and then maybe some areas up to 2/10 of an inch of rain with the system tomorrow into tomorrow night. Not going to be overly heavy. I will mention there's a very low probability. There's probably a little bit better opportunity that there might be an isolated thunderstorm, especially down near I-35, compared to if we were going to have snow. So take with that what you will. In the meantime, enjoy the warm but windy weather today, and check back tomorrow for the update on tomorrow's system. Just in case there's that low probability, we do have to put a snow chance back in the forecast. Even if we do, I don't expect accumulation, though. As you just saw, zeros on all the computer models with snow accumulation. So even if there was going to be any possibility of it, it's not going to be impactful. Have a great day.